In the far distant past, in Helgonabacken near Lund, there lived a family of giants. One day they learned to their dismay that a holy man from Saxony had come to build a church to the White Christ, as he was then called. One day the holy man, Laurentius, was staking out the site for the temple when the giant in Helgonabacken appeared at his side and said, "This Christ is no doubt a most worthy Lord who merits a church, and I give you my word, I shall build it myself, a temple most holy, if when it is done you can just only tell me my very own name. But if you can't say me, pay attention, wise man, then you must pay me, with the sun in the sky and the moon up on high, to give to my children as playthings." Now, you should know that in the world of the giants, a name is a secret of the utmost importance, and if it is revealed, the giant dies, and any man who had obligations to him is released from them. Now, of course, Laurentius could not offer the giant the sun and the moon in payment, but as he wanted the church so badly, he offered his own 2 eyes as payment instead. He hoped that somehow he would be able to discover the giant's secret name before the building was complete. The giant agreed, and with marvelous speed the church walls rose up into the sky. Soon there was nothing left to be done but for one stone in the tower. The day before that stone was to be set in place, St. Laurentius stood on Helgonabacken, forlorn at the thought that this was the last day he would see the light of the heavens, and henceforth he would live in darkness. While he brooded on these gloomy thoughts, he seemed to hear a child crying inside the hill, and a woman giant who tried to console the boy with a song, in which he clearly discerned the words, be still, my little thing, soon Papa Finn will to you bring something to cherish, something to prize, the sun and the moon, or Laurentius's eyes." Beside himself with joy, St. Laurentius hurried to the church and cried, "Come down, Finn! What remains to be done, I shall do myself. Come down, Finn! I no longer require your help." Frothing with rage, Finn rushed down from the tower into the crypt below the church, where he threw his great arms around a pillar, planning to pull down the whole building. In that moment came his wife and children to help destroy the church. But just as the cathedral began to sway, they were all turned to stone, and stand there to this day, each one embracing their own pillar.